July the 13th, 2020, Vincent DeMario Truitt was shot by a Cobb County police officer. And since that day, this family has been seeking justice and seeking transparency and seeking a clear answer from Cobb County officials as to why Vincent DeMario Truitt was shot while he was running away twice in his back. And so today we are announcing our next legal action. I am joined by the family of Vincent DeMario Truitt, his mother, Benithia Cook Lewis.
I am the proud mother of Vincent DeMario Truitt. My precious baby was only 17 when his life was taken by a Cobb County police officer, shot in his back twice. This happened back in July 2020. We are now approaching February 2021 and no action has been taken. My son was a bright and ambitious teen with an unforgettable personality. He was a loving person, no violent history whatsoever. He loved to joke around, always laughing and smiling. He was a very respectable kid with manners. Vincent was a proud member of Beulah Baptist Church and a pillar to his community. He volunteered with different organizations such as Hosea Feed the Hunger every year. He volunteered as a counselor during summer camp for the Police Athletic League. He was a star basketball player for the Police Athletic League. He played football and ran track for the Police Athletic League. He also attended after-school programs for the Police Athletic League. You see, he looked up to officers that helped raise him since the age of 8. My son had big dreams to continue his entrepreneurship. He had just started his own business designing clothes, working on his brand, GFN, going for nothing. He also worked as a Georgia soccer referee. He had just received his driver's license and planned on purchasing his first car with his own money. Vincent was a first child, a first grandchild, a first nephew, my real first joy of life. We lived and grew and learned a lot together. Not having him around has affected my entire family. I went from helping him make shirts for sale to selling shirts with his face on it. My happiness has been ripped away due to one senseless act of a Cobb County officer. I will never be the same. I must make time to sit at a gravesite every day of my life. That's the only place that I feel peace. This officer took my gift away, my gift of being a mother to my son. The only thing I can do for him now is decorate a piece of land where his deteriorating body remains. Two statements that will haunt me for the rest of my life. One being from GBI investigator Bain Rick. Yes, the person in this picture is deceased. The other being my son's final words. Why did you shoot me? I'm dying. My poor baby never saw it coming. He was running away. Since when did running away become a death sentence? Vincent should be here right now, fulfilling his dreams. He was just starting to live. I am left with this excruciating pain of my firstborn being murdered one day before my birthday. Sleep doesn't come easy. There's no happiness in my future. This officer not only killed Vincent, but he killed me too. Vincent's little brother now sleeps on the couch due to the loneliness he feels. Their rooms was only feet apart. I'm disgusted in how Cobb County has handled Vincent's murder. No parent should be treated like this. No parent should have to wait this long for answers. No parent should have to fight for what's right. From day one, myself and the public has been lied to multiple times. Tim Cox lied on national television, painted this horrible picture of my son that did nothing wrong. The world knows the name Vincent DeMario Truitt, but we have yet to hear the name of the person responsible for his death. In what world do you shoot a teen and live your best life? This officer gets to enjoy his family. He gets to continue to work on a force that's supposed to serve and protect. Where was my baby's protection on July 13th? At what point does someone act and do what's right? No amount of money will bring my son back. No amount of money will fill the emptiness inside my heart. No amount of money will help my sleepless nights. Money won't make it right. Cobb County released the tapes the same way you released several false statements. The public should know the truth. Why is this officer still working? My son was no threat. This officer committed murder, and he should be treated like any other person that commits murder. I want this officer fired immediately and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. My son's life mattered. We want justice for Vincent DeMario Truitt.
From the very inception on July the 13th, 2020 to this day, they've been resolute in being patient, in demanding justice for Vincent DeMario Truitt. They've had protests, they've gone to county commission meetings, they've met with both district attorneys, they've met with the GBI commissioner, a director, and we are thankful for all of those meetings, but we have yet to receive full justice. It's time for full justice and accountability. The criminal system is quite clear when you have a situation like this. The situation starts with the gathering of evidence and then a decision to take the case to a magistrate court judge to show sufficient probable cause for an arrest warrant. In this case, we've seen the video. It's quite clear what happened in this case. So we are directly asking Flynn Brody, why have you not submitted this case to the magistrate court for determination of probable cause and an arrest warrant? It's clear. If any regular civilian had have done what this unnamed officer had done, they'd be charged with murder and be awaiting a bond hearing. There should be no difference. This family should not have to go months and months and months with political games and conjecture. And for the police chief, who's charged to protect and serve, not lie and deflect, tell the truth about what happened. Don't go to media and not speak to this family. Issue your resignation after you terminate this officer. To the county commission, you have our demand letter. It's time to make good on the promises that have been made on the campaign trail, on phone calls, and in secret. But only 2 county commissioners have offered condolences to this family, one of which was at the county commission meeting where we had to go, and the other one was in media. This family has phones, they have attorneys. If you feel resolute in an injustice happening, call them and make it known to the public, because no 17-year-old in Cobb County should have been subjected to what we saw happen to Vincent DeMario Truitt in that video. He was chased, he was shot in his back, and his clothes were stripped off his body. And then he died alone on a gurney at Grady Hospital. Those are the facts. And at no point did Vincent DeMario Truitt point a weapon, fire a weapon, or brandish a weapon. And let's talk about the word brandish. There is no definition under Georgia law for the word brandish. So stop using those terms and tell the truth. The truth is that a murder occurred in Cobb County. And in Cobb County, it's a land of law and order. So let's get some law and order for law enforcement, because no one is above the law. And so we are demanding that this district attorney charge this officer, release his name, and release the tapes. Stop dragging your feet and do what's right for this community.